Hey, what's up? I'm in one of these hotel gyms trying to do my thing. I talked the other day about a morning routine and my yoga and my meditation and chugging water and taking care of what I put in my body. Normally, when I'm home, I'm starting to wonder what that means anymore. Um, that'll be another video, maybe another time. But when I'm home, where my bed is, my real bed, and my dog, um, walking the dog in the morning, taking him down to the park, running around the lake, having a little wrestling session, and then hitting the gym at some point has been a huge part of my recovery. Um, when I stopped drinking um, and I began this journey of a sober life, I had to replace all the bad habits, all the routine, all my karma. That's what karma is. It's your habits, basically. But I had to replace all those things with healthy, productive things. And it was a big switch for me to figure out who I am, who I want to be, how am I going to get through life without alcohol, without booze. And the first realization was that my problem wasn't alcohol. My problem was I couldn't handle real life. And that was one of many paradigm shifts that I went through. But I thought about doing a video yesterday, 4th of July, big day. And I reach out to a lot of guys who are dealing with PTSD, and that's a big part of addiction. Like I said, I'm a retired firefighter, and PTSD is part of my story. I think if you work on the streets long enough, or you guys who've been overseas in uniform, you warriors out there, you know the deal, man. You can be a hard ass for only so long, but eventually things will get to you. It's just a matter of how we handle them. But 4th of July reminded me of a couple things. One of them was there are a lot of people out there right now and in our past who have done some pretty badass stuff. And that's what that day is all about to me. All the warriors, all the courageous people in the past who were scared to death, but they did it anyway. And for me, that's the definition of courage. But the other thing the 4th of July reminds me of is all the years I wasted buried in whiskey, just boozed up because 4th of July was like a lot of other days, St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, Christmas, Super Bowl, you name it. It was just another excuse for me to get obliterated. And so instead of making a video about the 4th of July, I thought I'm going to make a video about the day after the 4th of July. Because now I'm in the gym, or a version of a gym. I'm not in the emergency room with IV bags hanging out of my arms. I'm not wrapped around the toilet on the bathroom floor. It's almost 11:10. I probably would have been in the shower, bent over, throwing up, trying to figure out what the hell happened, why I did this again, and what the hell am I going to do to prevent this from happening again. There was a lot of fear, a lot of anger, depression. So now I'm grateful. I'm grateful that at 11:10 in the morning, the day after the 4th of July, I'm drinking a little cup of coffee, which isn't bad actually for hotel coffee, and I'm getting a little workout in. I have a whole day ahead of me to look forward to. We're going to head up to Tarpon Springs. I'm going to go over to Tampa Bay. My old man's a cigar fan, so I'm going to find a cigar factory or a couple shops, pick up some smokes. I'm looking forward to lunch. Love good food, man. Love good food. So my point is, there are things to look forward to now. If you're in a jam, if you're like I was, and you're waking up today to just another replay of the same movie you've been waking up to for months, maybe years, if you're like me, I just want you to know there's another way. You can get your life back. You can get a better life back. It's up to you. You figure out where you want to go. You figure out what you want to do. And we can get you there. I never thought I had a chance. I never thought that this would happen. I thought my life was over. I was done. I got out of it. So my message is, I'm enjoying my life again. I made it out. And if I can make it out, believe me, probably heard this before. I heard it when I first got into recovery. But it turned out to be true. If I can do this, you can do this. I want to help. I'm trying to figure out how. I'm setting up a network. There'll be a website. There'll be some interactive stuff coming up. I'm putting that in the universe's hands. I've never done this before. But I know I can help people get better. I've done it. I've gone to PTSD centers and talked to firefighters. I've spoken in front of groups, hundreds of people, about my story. I've helped people in my personal life, girls, guys, hell, family members even come to me now, ask me questions when a few years ago they didn't even want me in the same room as them. Now people are coming to me asking me for advice. I don't know if I have it. I generally don't dispense advice, certainly not unsolicited. But I'll tell you what worked for me. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'll tell you where I was. I think that can help. So I want you to know you're not alone. Wherever you are right now, if this is the day after another 4th of July where you feel like hammered shit, I've been there. I got out. You can do it too. All right? If you're in that minefield and you're looking for a way out, follow me. I can get you there. Take care.